Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball. Players who find a way to turn it on when it most counts can electrify a team campaign and generate a sense of intrigue around themselves. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Friday Night Baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Number 26, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Danny Salazar gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering. Hit high and deep out to left field. Pham on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit. Maybe
that'll bring in Joey Rickard. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Rickard.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in to try it again, Junior Castro.
Shortstop, Junior Castro.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least one more batter.
no mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a move over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base? So for Yanks held him. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Junior Castro. He singled his last time up. And they start him out away with a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Just hung in there on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
gets stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So no runs here on a base. Next for New York, Junior Castro, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Castro.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the... So the batting order turns over now and set to go Junior Castro. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 2-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hit.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The short. He's got it. Barehanded at his knees. Not able to make a play, though, and now they'll be men at first. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Junior Castro. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First offering on its way. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Hicks aboard here at first with nobody out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And the 2-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Here it comes on 0-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Yankees win for a 108th time, most in the division. James Paxton wins his 17th game of the season. Danny Salazar takes his 17th loss of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
20 men on base.
Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday night baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Blake Snell will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look at the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done. Controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The 1-2. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out? Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dan Moore. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Yanked on the ground down the line. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, that's a tough play for any first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Junior Castro, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Oh, 1 pitch coming, and he sends it the other way toward right center. Nimmo in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 men on, 2 out, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. Bouncer up the middle. Castro fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, but they hold. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Junior Castro, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now at the plate, Junior Castro.
Shortstop, Junior Castro.
First offering on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Staples has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. It is stretch time. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. The 1-2. The second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Now at the plate, Junior Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that ends the inning. Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. The 1-1 home. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now an 8-7 ball game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The New York Yankees earn their 109th win, best in the division. Chance Adams gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter. Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Yonny Chirinos starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
He's set, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Wendell ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees. Stepping into the box, Junior Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kike Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Kike Hernandez.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Strand in now, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Play ball to second. 4-1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping in, Junior Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Castro.
He's set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And quickly, two are gone now here in the visitors' half of the sixth. Striding into the box, Joey Wendell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Wendell.
Hit on the ground out to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Now to the plate, Junior Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Castro.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping up to the plate, Junior Castro.
Junior Castro.
Here's the first pitch. Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home, and it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in 2 for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Aaron
Judge.
This is flared out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the disaster.
And with that win, they've joined some elite company. How about 110 wins? Tying them in the record books with the 27 Yankees and the 1909 Pirates. Not bad, huh?
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Yanks win for a division-leading 110th time. Adam Ottavino wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his league-leading 54th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vass. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your New York Yankees.
Briefly now, we'll look at the 2 starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
James Paxton will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers.
He's third! That hit him. He's got first.
Striding in, Junior Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Junior Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Runners on the move for second. Hit and run was on, but this is a tapper out in front of the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Judge.
The 1-2. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby. All rise, Aaron Judge, a two-run shot. His first homer so far in the series, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason?
Digging in now, Junior Castro. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Zimmer. One away. Ready for another shot now. Junior Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So striding in, DJ LeMahieu, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-2. He's running. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
The right fielder.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Castro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pedroia calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. To second, this could be two. LeMahieu's got it. There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get digging in and looking for more. Junior Castro. He singled his last time up.
Castro.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And there he goes towards second. But he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime versus David Price. Comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Standing in, Junior Castro. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Junior Castro.
No balls and a strike to count. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the man facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here, and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9.
From the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park, MLB Network is on the... Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 Boston Red Sox.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute. And
there's a swing and a high drive into left center field, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the... Stepping in, Junior Castro, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Castro.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
And now they've got him picked off. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. So coming to the plate, Junior Castro. He singled his last time up.
Castro.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Sanchez is off of first with 2 away. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Sale sets. Here's the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's picked up 14 hits in 54 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. His ball to second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no. Striding in for Boston, David Peralta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Peralta.
Drilled right back up the middle. Castro up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Into the box now, Junior Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Jackie Bradley now. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 0 for 4.
The center fielder, Jackie.
The 1-1.
Bradley.
Sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And not in time, so there you go. The possible winning run. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason.
Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand.
Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Kevin Gossman gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Digging in, Herb Castro, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, E-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Bradley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get...
Next up for the Red Sox, Leroy McGrath. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe Panik is...
Coming to the plate now, Joe Panik, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Go!
0-1, here's the pitch. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left.
Now at the plate, Aramis Garcia.
The catcher, number 25.
The 1-2. Runner goes. Hit out towards second. Wong has it on to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping up now, Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bradley is right there, and it's a very quick. Digging in, Leroy McGrath. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. A pause, and the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Into the box now, Herb Castro. First pitch coming, here it is. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Bob Tejada. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
The right fielder, Bob.
Hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Hit sharply on the ground. Flip of his glove for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Now at the plate, Herb Castro. And their runners at the corners now.
Herb Castro.
Now a snap move over to first. Runner back standing. From the stretch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Benintendi going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now in the box, Leroy McGrath. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Leroy.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2. And he's able to find it. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Aledmus Diaz. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. At the plate, Castro starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't blow your chances as a professional.
Bradley is there.
If you want to know where this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
Boston Red Sox, 11 runs on 14 hits.
Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Digging in, Castro. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is... Coming to the plate now, Leroy McGrath, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle, to his left, Clark, and that's the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. At the plate, Brian Anderson, 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Comes set, the 0-1. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Boston strands a couple. Still no score. Ready for another chance? Leroy McGrath. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last step. Here, the double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So, one gone here in the Boston 3rd. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. And strikes, he's able to get this one down. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
A 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Andujar's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Sox settled for just the 1. So digging in now, Castro. First pitch coming, here it is. Ripped on the ground to first. McGrath scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Popped up. Castro is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Boston strands a couple. They lead it 4-0. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz.
For the Red Sox,
The windup and the 0-1.
Aledmus Diaz.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. Wong charging this one. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Stepping into the box, Herb Castro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Castro.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Hannick is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. At the plate, Bob Tejada.
Now batting. Right fielder, Bob Tejada.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. To the right side, taken in by Wong. And there are 2 away now. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Andrew.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Wong gloves it, and that's out number 1. Ready now, Leroy McGrath.
The first baseman, number 35.
The 1-2.
Leroy.
Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded. In time to first, and there are 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Sliced hard on the ground. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away.
So stepping in, Herb Castro. Now the first pitch here from Price. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. He loses him on ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. To panic covering. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Red Sox win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Danny Salazar records the victory, his third.
Great job today.